Hello and good evening, or at least good evening for me, for where I am. I am coming to you live from a little bit of an adventure that I've been on the last several days. And I just wanted to share some thoughts with you that I have been thinking about in regards to going after something that's important to you and going after things that you want to create in your life. 3 years ago, I set out to change my life as I knew it. And I wasn't willing to keep doing what I had been doing. I didn't exactly have a picture perfect idea of where I was going or what I wanted to do. But what I did have was this concrete foundational belief that I could create something better, more fulfilling, and more in alignment with myself. And I just decided I was going to do it and that I would allow the path for me that needed to open at the right time. But I wasn't going to just sit by and wait for the door to open. I was going to do everything I could to find the right door to open. Now, looking back over the last 3 years, and I've talked about this in several recent videos, looking back over the last 3 years, my life is almost unrecognizable. 2025 brought so many changes for so many different reasons. And 2026 is already becoming a very powerful year. And I want to speak to those of you out there that are listening. Women, as you look at your life, what do you have in your life that you love? And what do you wish you had or could create in your life? Is there something missing? And there doesn't necessarily have to be something missing. But I think my message is for the women out there that are listening that know you have something else. There's more to your life than the everyday mundane that you might be feeling. There's more to experience than just getting up and doing the same chores every day over and over and over. I'm speaking to the women who might feel discouraged. There's this feeling that you have purpose and that you're accomplishing a lot of great things, but that maybe there's something else that you want to reach or accomplish, whether it's having children or getting all of your children grown or a different job or a goal or travel or something out there that you haven't been able to achieve yet. And maybe you don't even know what it is. You just know there's something out there, something that would help you to feel more fulfilled, more gratitude for where you are in your life. Women, what I do is I help others, women, and often the men that I associate in business or that I just come across in life. I help them to be able to see that within you, you have this power. It just needs to be unlocked. You're not what everybody else has told you that you are. You are who you tell you you are. I'm going to repeat that again. You are who you tell you that you are. You are beautiful. You are impeccable. with exactly what you believe. And if that strikes a chord that feels uncomfortable, if that feels like you don't want to hear it, it might be exactly the message that you need to hear and consider. I help women clear through the clutter, the frustration, the mundane, the kids that always need something. And it doesn't mean that you don't love or care about them deeply. Sometimes the work that we do as women, as moms, is so replaceable. And what I mean by that is that you get up tomorrow and you've got to do it all over again. It's not like you build a chair and then the chair is there and then you build another chair. You're doing the same dishes over and over. You're doing the same grocery shopping over and over. Or maybe this isn't something that you do as a woman. So men, this would apply to you as well. I help people find their inner power and strength to build and create the lives that they want. Building confidence in themselves, seeing how incredible and amazing they are from the inside out, so that you have the self-respect, the self-esteem, the boundaries that you need to move forward and be successful. I help you begin this journey within 30 days. We meet. We talk about where you want to be and where you are right now. We talk about maybe some of the things that are the most frustrating, and now you can work through those. We talk about rising above your circumstances and what that means. That it means that no matter what your circumstances are, you can overcome them. It takes work. It takes energy. It takes time. It takes focus on where you want to go and where you want to be, instead of where you might feel like you're stuck right now. Listen closely. You are never too stuck to create something different for your life. Your trauma is not a brick wall that can never be taken down for you to be successful. Your disabilities do not have the power to stop you from creating fulfillment in your life if you don't feel like you already have it. If you already have these things, you have self-confidence and you are very good about setting boundaries and being in control and powerful, what I have to offer may not be for you. But then again, it just might. I help women continue to move forward. Corporate women, executives. I help moms. I help those who are ready to set aside all of the excuses, all of the reasons, and really make a change and a difference in their lives. The last few days, I have felt so much comfort, gratitude, love, and appreciation as I've really, really tuned into my energy, listened to what it's telling me and what it's saying, and then followed promptings, followed what I felt was guidance from my higher power, from my God, from spirit, from universe. For me, I've felt like it's been direction from God, helping me to know where I need to be and when I need to be there. And then also having people come to me and say things like, I'm here for you, you're here for me. I felt like I needed to hear what you told me, confirming that I was where I needed to be when I needed to be there. And then being able to have a positive impact. These are things that I help women to develop and hone in their own lives. That as we focus and as we live a life that we feel guided and directed from the inside out, and then it actually feels amazing and powerful and comforting and so much love and gratitude. These are the lives that I help women create. I am so grateful for what has happened the last several days. So many new opportunities, so many new experiences, so much work, so much effort, so much concentrated focus on working through my goals and what I'm already doing. I have 3 different businesses that I work with. Bradley, Adam Flores, and my own focus-driven life. Focusing on helping other women find their most powerful selves. Find a gate out of the stuck that they feel so that they can wake up alive in the morning, excited and ready to create something really amazing of their own choosing through building self-confidence, self-belief, self-talk, and setting the targets and focus on where they want to go and where they want to be. Thank you so much for joining me.